Hey, 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 hey. Happy Sunday fun day. Happy Sunday fun day. Live with your girl Felicia. Invite your friends. Invite your friends. Let's talk all things motivation. Let's talk investing in ourselves. Let's talk about how we are really, really going for it at this point in life, right? Let's talk about all the things that we know we need to do to really level up and do the things that make us come alive. You know, we talk about that a lot on this channel. We talk about reimagining life. We talk about just doing all of the interesting, fun things that, you know, maybe we, for whatever reason, we put to the side or we thought we couldn't do, or we were so ingrained in the grind that we missed. So, you know, this channel is about reimagining life at any age and at any stage. So today, and we're going to wait for a few more people to come in before we get started, but today I'm talking about how you need to invest in you. You need to invest in you. You got to determine what you're investing in, first of all, because you can encompass a whole lot of things, right? But once you decide and realize what your true path is, what you're supposed to be doing, and how you're going to do it, how you're going to make this amazing dream come true, how you're going to curate this amazing new life for yourself. Once you decide that, then you start investing in that dream, investing in that goal. And so for me, one of the things that I have decided to do is to go full throttle into vlogging. Like everywhere I go, people know now my plus one is this camera. All right. And I'm recording on my phone right now because I'm unboxing some stuff and I need to be able to show it to you. So I'm on my phone right now, but usually I'm using my Pocket 3, which I love. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Make sure you invite some more people in. It's time for us to invest in ourselves. And that is so important because when you're jumping off the porch and deciding that you're truly going to live your dream, there's some support things that need to happen. You know, there's various things that you've got to do to set up your structure, set up your business, set up your systems and everything that you need to curate the actual business, the dream, the goal, whatever it is. So there's some things that you're going to need. So we have to be willing. Once we decide and once we, begin to honor the talents that we've been given, we've got to invest in ourselves. We've got to be willing to do it. You know, it's good to go out and find, you know, the business lending and the loans and the grants and all of the things that are afforded to small business owners, small creators, whatever it is that you want to categorize yourself as, right? But it all starts with you. It all starts with you. So you have to be willing to invest in yourself. And let's see what these comments are saying. This is probably going to be funny. Leslie from Dallas, is a spiritual battle, but I just stay present. Love your channel. Thank you. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it because guess what? It is a battle. It's a daily battle. Like, we don't get up every day and we're just phenomenal just like that. We are all kinds of phenomenal. We are all types of degrees of phenomenal. But we still have to make sure we convince ourselves and we talk to ourselves in a way that supports that. Sometimes we can talk to ourselves in a way that does not support the amazing people that we are. And then we talk ourselves out of being amazing, right? So that's why, again, This particular, I don't know if you want to call it an episode or I guess live or live vlog, whatever, is about investing in yourself, because actually it makes you feel good to know that you spent just a few pennies on yourself and on your dream. So, without further ado, we're going to unbox a few things. For those of you who don't know, when I do my filming, I like to use the Pocket 3, the Osmo Pocket 3. So, and it is a jam up little camera. I love it. I absolutely love it. And so I needed to get some accessories to go with it. Now this thingy here that I just opened up, I guess I was supposed to open the box on the screen. Sorry. I'm gonna put the links to this stuff in the description, but this is a clamp for my car. And I don't know if it's because it's so hot here in Georgia. I'm not sure where you guys are, but it's so hot here in Georgia. Those suction cup car thingies is not working. That's just not working. So I had to get something else. So this right here is supposed to help me clamp it on the visor. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll let y'all know. I'll definitely let you know. And again, this is a live video, so I have to go back and put these things in the description box. This little thingy is another accessory for the Osmo. And again, if you're going to do it seriously, if you're going to take it serious, and if you're going to really launch what it is you're trying to do, you got to invest in what you're doing. So, hi, how are you? Oh, this one is the car clamp. This one is the car clamp. Okay, so this is the visor clip. So it's a clip for the, can you see it? This is the part that you would clip onto the visor right here, and then you would screw the actual camera thingy. So really, it's gonna make the camera hang upside down, but because it has like its own little built-in gimbal, it doesn't matter if it's upside down as long as the screen shows what you need it to show. So I'm gonna go out to the car in a little bit and play around with this stuff, because I've got to film some things today. I am filming a friend of mine. It's her last show in this area, and then she's moving to Thailand. So she is my sister friend, and I want to be able to send her off in a major way. So I'm getting a lot of footage and a lot of content, because she's performing as well. She's a singer. She's performing as well, and she just wants to have a lot of content to start her YouTube journey. So I'm going to be getting the content for her event on this evening. So, and did I know that I was going to be doing this today when I ordered this stuff? No. So you never know when opportunities are going to open up for you to do what it is that you love to do. So this is an opportunity for me to do what I love to do. So I want to be equipped to do it, right? So this is the most exciting thing that I ordered. It is a power bank / clip for my Pocket 3, because I'm not sure if you have one or not, but the battery power goes down pretty fast when you're filming. The battery power goes down pretty fast when you're filming on any type of device, really. So you're always going to need extra battery power. And that's what this is. This is a power bank. Wow. Okay. So, see, it's the box. This is what came out of the box. This is a power bank for my Pocket 3. And there it is. So I'm excited about this because, like I said, the power goes really fast on those cameras, especially if you're recording. And this is going to be an entire show that I'm recording. So it's got the power bank, it's got a clip, and then it's got another little thingy. What this does, I don't know. I've got to figure this stuff out. So I'm going to play with it in just a little while. And I'm going to link all of this stuff down in the description. But I am going to be using this stuff tonight. As you can see on the box what it does, because if you have a Pocket 3, then you know that the phone, you can use your phone as a monitor because the screen is really, 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 really small. You know what? I need to get the Pocket 3 so you can see what I'm talking about. Or do I? Do I need to do that? Or you guys kind of know what I'm talking about already? Give me just a second, okay? Give me just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So this is the Pocket 3. And this is what it looks like when you take it out of the case. It looks like this. And it has a battery extender, which is this. Just goes on there like that. Okay. This has its own battery life. This has its own battery life, although both do run down fairly quickly. This just doubles the battery life of this. You know, it's adding to it. So you see the little screen right there? So the actual phone serves as your monitor, which is amazing because this is a tiny little screen. See this tiny little screen? Can you see it? I mean, it's super cute. I love it. This as well was an investment in where I'm going with my content. And I'll link this. Again, this is a live video, so at some point I'll link it. Can't do it right now because it's live, and then it's got to upload. But so this battery extender, so I've already said this doubles the life of the battery for this, okay? Because this has its own battery life. This has its own battery life. So now you've got a double whammy in terms of battery life, right? But then now you're adding to it. Now you're about to 10x your battery life by getting this right here. So, oh, I got to take this off because of the way this is made. Okay, I see. I got it. Ah. Okay. Wow. All right. So I got my big boy battery extender on here now. And then what the clip will do, that's either going to be in front of it or on the side of it, I'll be able to put my phone. I'll be able to put my phone right here because as you can see, the screen is really tiny. But you can put your iPhone right here so that your phone serves as the monitor so that you can see what's going on. So I'm going to be using all of this stuff today. Oh, I didn't know this came on. I'll be using all of this stuff today, and I'll let y'all know how it works out. Now what I do want to make sure is that when you put this bad boy on here, that it's on here flush. Because you don't want the camera flipping off. to play with this a little bit. But anyway, that is how that is supposed to work. If it doesn't, I will be returning it. Turn that off. If it doesn't work, I will be returning it. But let's pray that it does, because this is a big event this evening. And like I said, I will be getting the footage, the content for that event. But the bottom line is, you know, we just have to be willing to invest in ourselves and really believe that not only are we worthy of having the life that we want to have, putting the steps in place to create that life, and doing the supportive things that it takes to sustain that life. And one of the supportive things that we have to do in order to sustain that life is to, man, that air conditioner is loud. One of the supportive things that we have to do in order to sustain the life that we're creating is investing in ourselves. So this wasn't that much. And again, I'm going to put it in the description, because you can find different types of accessories. You can look on Amazon, you can look on Temu, you can look on Shein. You know, they have camera accessories just about everywhere, and you can price check and just, you know, do your due diligence, of course, do your due diligence. But the bottom line is, what is it that you are doing? What is it that you are doing? Because everybody's not filming content. Everybody's not trying to be a vlogger or what have you. But what is it that you are doing that is going to require you to invest in you? And are you telling yourself, you know, that you can't afford it? Because when you start telling yourself that you can't afford to spend $20 or $30 on your business, that's going to generate you more business, more happiness, more peace long term. When you start telling yourself those things, what ends up being true? Those things. So we don't want those things to be true. We want to really, really create the life that we want, starting right now. Like, we're not waiting for the new year to come. It's like, okay, in 2026, I'm going to take vlogging serious. In 2026, I'm going to take content creation serious. In 2026, I'm going to write my book. In 2026, I'm going to start blogging, or I'm going to start my newsletter, or I'm going to start my magazine, or I'm going to start my landscaping business. In 2026 is when I'm going to start my event. We don't have to wait for the clock to strike 12 in order to change our lives. Like, we literally right now, today, can become what it is that we want to see in our lives. We have to be the change that we want to see. And if we want to see change, exponential change, expeditiously, then that means we cannot wait. We cannot keep waiting for the clock to strike 12. So again, this stuff was like 30, 40 bucks. All three of the things that I showed you. Was this visor clip, this not so sure, because I ordered this stuff about a month ago and I haven't had a chance to play with it yet, but another clip, and this is the actual power bank extender, arm extender for the Pocket 3. So, you know, it didn't cost that much. And it's just a matter of, okay, does it work? Is it going to level up what I'm doing? Is it going to increase my productivity? Because if you have to keep stopping to change out your batteries and to find a place to plug in your camera, you know, you might be somewhere where you don't have a place to plug in your camera, or you may not have time. So you need to be prepared for whatever it is you're doing. And again, this may not be what you're doing. You may be doing something totally different. It doesn't matter. The premise still stands for whatever it is that you're doing. You have to be willing to invest in you. You know, you're a walking, talking, breathing, living, monetizable entity. And that's another thing. We have to understand that it's time for us to monetize ourselves. Every single day that we go into work and we punch in on the clock, we're being monetized. We're being monetized by whatever company that we work for. You know, it's time for us to monetize ourselves. And we can do that. We can do that as long as we do what companies do. They invest in office spaces, they invest in payroll, they invest in systems in order for you to do your job, they invest in locations, they invest in training, they invest in all of those things so that they can generate income for the company. You are one of those things that they are investing in to generate money for the company. In other words, they are using you to monetize the corporation, the business, the whatever. So we have to look at ourselves the same way. We've got to invest in systems. We've got to invest in training. We've got to invest in whether it's office space or just creating a space in our homes so that we can, you know, do business the way we need to do business. We have to be willing to invest in research, time, you know, research and development. You know, there are just so many different things that we can learn from these big companies using us to make money. If you drill that down to a micro level, you can use the exact same systems for what it is that you want to do with what you are gifted with. So invest in yourself, take the time out to analyze what it is that you're really going to do, what you're going to go for, and don't wait. Don't wait. You don't have to wait for the clock to strike 12, for it to be the new year. We're almost at the new year now. There is no better time than the present to get started on what it is that you need to do to make your life look the way, feel the way, be the way, prosper the way you want it to. We can have what we want. We literally can have what we want. We've got to change our way of thinking. We've got to speak to ourselves and over our lives and over our business in a way that is going to be conducive to that progress and what we're trying to see. We've got to invest in ourselves, and we got to go for it. We've got to go for it. All right, I'm getting ready to start getting ready. I've got to get out of here. I've got to pack all of my equipment up. Still got to test this stuff to make sure it works the way I need it to work. And y'all have an amazing, fun day, Sunday. And think about what I said. Think about what it is that you know for a fact you want your life to look like. And what are the things you need to do to curate that life. All right. It's your girl, Felicia. Until the next video, I love you guys, and I'm out of here. All right. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. All right. Subscribe. Subscribe. Yep. Subscribe. Like, comment, share out the video, and subscribe. Things are about to be amazing. As a matter of fact, they already are. They already are amazing. It's not about to be amazing. They already are. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Have a great day.